downs and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll go play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Drew Sanders.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
15 more yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Broncos 14.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready? 180. Wait, hard. Away.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one there. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The 49ers will line up for the left conversion.
Start.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Down to Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Eddie Pinheiro set
We are
to
all
kick
square.
off.
14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Middle.
Oh, run with Dobbins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
They'll
up
throw.
2nd and
It's
7.
Nix. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far? Behind, and I think in this case that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Is no good. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
So
off.
now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Nick's going to look to throw. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Second down, it's Nick.
At the 37-yard
swung out to Harvey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
We're going good.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Bombers. Olay.
Now a second down throw for Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is third and long.
Oh, I said. Ready. Kill. Chill.
From the shotgun, here's Nick. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
So close to taking that one in. Good job defensively. We're able to force him out of bounds just shy of the pylon, but you can bet when he gets up, he's going to look over at his sideline, Mike, and be like, no, coach, keep me on the field. I want to finish this thing off.
He'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short of the goal. Down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
11. 8. Motion. Captain.
Second down. Nix. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Olay. Bombers. Olay.
Throw it. Nix. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Purdy's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Here's Purdy. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he's going to have a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 30.
They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
First and 10.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Intended for
Jawan Jennings was the intended target.
He was covered,
and that will lead to a second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
A pickup of 12 yards.
At the 18-yard
It's good for a Niners first down. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain
on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 23.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready. My name is Captain. Hey, Sean, let's go. Captain.
To throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Dobbins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we're good.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here we're good.
1st and 10.
12 yards.
Huddle.
And the Broncos 1st down.
A run with Dobbins. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 8.
They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Oh, my son!
Here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
By Jordan Elliott. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. And it comes to 4th and 2.
Hey, motion. Bombers. Olay. Chill.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that could be a bit of a letdown.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down.
Ready. My name is
Play action now. It's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target.
2nd and 10 at
It's
the
2nd down.
35-yard line.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Bombers. Motion. Olay.
Throwing is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Catching, ready. Let even hunt. Away, away, away.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A 52-yard attempt.
That's
the kick
off
is
the
good.
Crossbar and in.
Makes the score.
How did that happen?
23.
It's good.
49ers
and that
20.
very likely will be a game winner.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken around the 11. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away.
Whiteout conditions throughout the Great Plains sure made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set, get set. 22, up.
Purdy off the play fake. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Here we go, we're good.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Oh, he fakes the spike. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Elliott on the tackle. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Hunt. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just collectively, you both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Michael Williams.
11.
A gain of 1.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. We're in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
And goal to go.
Oh, my son. Ready.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. His first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
At the 50-yard line.
Get set, up.
Play action, now Purdy. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Purdy's pass.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
They're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Oh, my son.
Now it's Nix. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It leads to
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2-12. Oh, my son. Ready. Ready, my son. 37.
Here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Nix's pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now he'll try to run with this. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready. Ready, my son. Captain, 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 captain.
Throwing Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
13.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Oh, my
line.
son. Ready. Ready, my son. Bombers, bombers, bombers. To the right, yeah. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole.
To throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Oh, my son. Captain, captain, ready.
Nix from the shotgun. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
So the
down
first
behind
down
the
run
line of
lost a
scrimmage.
couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Oh, it's caught. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
13 yards
After
on
one,
the play.
7-0 on
And the
EA
Broncos
Sports.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, my son. Goal goes.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Broncos.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
13. 49ers, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And the man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco, it's Christian McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle.
He was brought down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brings up
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. He had already had an interception earlier. Now Charles, he says, I think I'll get another, and I'll take this one all the way back to the score.
Well, you know how I feel about those defensive backs, especially safeties. They're certainly some of the best athletes on the team. They're asked to do a little bit of everything. And when you combine their athleticism with their field vision, those types of plays result.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Troy Greenlaw in there on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Connects with Kittle underneath. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
First and 10
so
at the
often when we're watching a
14-yard
football
line.
game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
They go play action here. Purdy. His throw about the 5. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Complete.
And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
49ers 8.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
To throw, here's Nix. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
We're good.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
At the 24-yard line.
Nix to the air. A short throw to Ingram. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's a gain of 6.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll go play action with Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Broncos, first down.
Bombers.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready? Captain.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Oh, my son! Chill. Ready! Hey, Sean, let's go!
The final shot before break. Nix. And it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It's a
fresh out of the locker room. They hit him with a gain of over 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ready? Kill!
Now Dobbins. Down the left sideline. All the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Watch out!
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Alex Singleton. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Punch left!
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards.
Well, that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Oh, my son! Ready!
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a head off up the middle. He struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
A gain of a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Olay, ready!
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They try to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Joe.
They're going. It's Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down.
Oh, my son! Hey! Ready, my son! Kill!
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Bombers, ready! Ready, my son! Motion.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and
Early
9.
down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hey, Sean, let's go!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins from 10 yards out. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field. And